Well, it's the time of the year to make your New Year's resolutions. And of course, we all know that means we need to talk with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Premier Properties. Bryan Buhr is here with us this morning. And I know a lot of people have the weight goal for the New Year's resolutions, but how does real estate fit in with that?
Right. So we're all carrying something that we just need to get rid of, you know, going into the new year. And it's no different in real estate. Buyers and sellers both kind of have their own issues. The big thing, most buyers, the weight that they're carrying that I see that they need to get rid of is debt. And just like carrying weight around your body, a little bit of debt, it's always there. It's always causing stress. So getting a plan to kind of take care of that debt not only is going to put you in a good position to buy a house, but it's just going to make you feel better about yourself. And just like going to a gym, you can't just go work out 2 hours and see huge results. You know, tackling your debt's kind of the same thing. You just got to come up with a plan, be really consistent. Hopefully after 90 days, you look back and say, wow, okay, I made a really big accomplishment. And hopefully that triggers kind of a lifestyle change, and it goes on from there on out.
It's a big commitment.
Oh, absolutely. And so sellers, they kind of have their own weight that they're carrying as well. And usually it's their emotional attachment to their house. A lot of times sellers are the biggest obstacle to overcome to sell their house. They're their own biggest problem. And so what we like to do is do an exercise, kind of declutter your house, depersonalize your house. That will make you less emotionally attached to your house. And it also is a good exercise because then buyers coming in, when all your stuff is gone, your personal stuff, they can kind of envision their own things moving in there. So the emotional connection to your house that you just got rid of, the buyers now have that to the house, and they are much more likely to pull the trigger.
Yeah, they can picture their own family in there instead of seeing yours.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Any other resolutions that you guys suggest for people?
You know, the other big resolution that people always have in the new year is they want to learn something new, whether they want to take up golfing, they want to learn about their ancestry. And so I say, hey, if you're going to buy or sell a house in the next year to 5 years, learn about your real estate market. And it's one thing, yeah, it's not hard to learn about the national market, but you want to learn your local market because that's really what affects you. So I work in both the FM area and the Detroit Lakes area, and I'll be honest with you, it is so different. You know, Moorhead is different from Oakport. Detroit Lakes residential is different from Holly residential. You know, stuff on Cotton Lake sold way different than Big Pelican. So it's one of those things where learning your local market will really help you, and it'll kind of give you realistic expectations on what to expect when you buy or sell a property.
Well, and as you said, it's not going to just instantly happen for some people. So how can you stick with these resolutions we make? Right,
and that's the big thing, because we all know what we need to do. We all know if we want to lose weight, we need to go to the gym and eat better. The thing is actually doing it. 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. So 4 out of 5 people don't even get started. 92% fail within the year. So the big difference to be one of those 8% that actually succeed, the 8% where legends are made, is 2 things. Get a partner, and that's where I want to come in. I mean, honestly, I'm 31 years old. I'm not looking to just sell a house. I'm looking to have clients that I work with over the next 30 years, buy or sell 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And the other thing is to get your goals written down. So if you look at the whole home buying process, it's really overwhelming. But if you break it down into small steps, and we have some charts that we can go through with you, it makes it a lot easier. It's not so overwhelming, and it goes really well.
You're there to help keep us accountable, help us stay on track, and get us in a new home.
Right, and you're there to keep me accountable. Like I said, I'm going to be here for a while, so I want to have a lifelong kind of connection with our clients.
And let's tell them how to get a hold of you, Bryan.
Yeah, so the easiest way is by my cell, 218-850-2004. Call or text, and also by email, Bryan, Bryan, .Buhr, B-U-H-R, at bhhspreproperties.com.
Yeah, well, thank you, Bryan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We're going to get some new people and new homes for the new year.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
All right, we'll be right back after a quick